10. James Tedesco, $1.1 million. Sydney Roosters. The man they call Teddy takes out the 10th spot on the NRL rich list. Although not without his detractors in 2023, Tedesco is still one of the competition's standout performers. Always involved, and always coming up clutch. Teddy wears the number 1 jersey for not only the Roosters, but also NSW and Australia. This being said, Teddy will have a lot to prove in 2024. Not only has the rise of young informed fullbacks put pressure on the aforementioned jerseys, but he will need to prove that he still has what it takes to be worth $1.1 million for both the 2024 and 2025 seasons. 9. Tom Trbojevic, $1.1 million. Manly Sea Eagles Turbo Tom is up next with the Manly fullback rightfully taking his place inside the top 10 highest earners in the game. If not for a string of unfortunate injuries, the dynamic fullback might have found himself atop this list. Trbojevic won the Dally M medal in 2021, after one of the greatest individual seasons in NRL history. 8. Nicho Hynes, $1.1 million. Cronulla Sharks. The 2022 Dally M Player of the Year has surged into the top 10 highest paid players in the NRL after consistent performances for the Sharks over the past 2 years. After inking the most lucrative deal in Cronulla Sharks history, the halfback is reportedly set to earn $7 million over the next 6 seasons. 7. Daly Cherry Evans, $1.2 million. DCE signed a bumper decade-long contract with the Sea Eagles, and there he has remained ever since. At the time, that was the most lucrative contract in NRL history, and it still has him firmly in the top 10 highest paid players nearly a decade later. As the Australian and Queensland halfback, as well as one of the most consistent performers in the NRL over the last decade, Daly is worth every dollar. 6. Mitchell Moses, $1.2 million. Parramatta Eels. Rising into the top 10 highest paid NRL players in 2024 is Parramatta playmaker Mitchell Moses, thanks to signing a bumper new deal that will see him stay at the Eels until 2029. Moses is well and truly raking in the big bucks. With contract dramas finally out of the way, the Eels will be hoping all that cash can translate to wins in 2024. 5. Payne Haas, $1.2 million. Brisbane Broncos. The Broncos' highest paid player is their big man up front, Payne Haas. Many would say Haas is the best forward in the game, and is doing on the field that which has not been seen before. His dominance in the forwards in 2023 was a massive reason why the Broncos made a push to the grand final. 4. Tino Fasuamaleaui, $1.2 million. Gold Coast Titans. The highest paid forward in the game is Titans skipper and Queensland origin representative Tino Fasuamaleaui. Big Tino takes home a cool $1.2 million a year. Not bad for a player who only started playing first grade 5 years ago. 3. Cameron Munster, $1.3 million. Melbourne Storm. Slotting in at number 3 is Storm standoff, self-proclaimed Mad Dog, and Queensland hero Cameron Munster. A bidding war between Melbourne and the Dolphins for Munster's signature helped to hike his salary to the 3rd highest in the NRL this season. He is the current QLD and Australia 5/8 and has helped his current employers the Melbourne Storm win 2 premierships. Worth every cent. 2. Nathan Cleary, $1.3 million. Penrith Panthers. Many will be surprised to not see Cleary atop this list, as the Panthers' number 7 is widely regarded as the best player in the game at the moment. Still, his yearly take-home is nothing to scoff at. After guiding Penrith to back-to-back premierships, Cleary has been compensated accordingly. 1. Kalen Ponga, $1.4 million. Newcastle Knights. Former wunderkind Kalen Ponga takes out top spot on the NRL rich list. The current Dally M superstar fullback is one of the most naturally gifted and electric players around. The Knights identified this straight away and threw the kitchen sink at the fullback, tying him to a multi-year, $1.4 million a season contract. His mid-season return to the Knights took them from bottom 4 to 5th on the NRL ladder. Hard to argue the pay packet here.